Dexy, what's up, brother? Drunk raid night. Hell yeah, man. Bye. Promethean, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good, man. Bat, what's going on, man? Happy 6-month modiversary. I saw that just come through. How you guys doing tonight? Good, man. Yeah, we are living the dream. Hell yeah, man. How's work going, bro? So we are on our alternate account. It's the second alt account we have. And we are going to vibe. And here's what I want to try to do. So we're going to do a couple of guides on, like, in the new expansion, you know, we're all about exotic guides. And so what I'm thinking about doing is some specific guides for, like, definitive guides for exotics now that it will be the final update that has ever come out, if that makes sense. So, am smurfing confirmed. So what I was thinking about doing is, like, some of the weapons, right? Like the collections options that you would need. Dark and Angel 16, thank you for following the channel. You go in here, like, the first one that comes to mind for me is Parasite, because it just got its, like, huge buff here. But you can see I don't have any of these exotics really on this account. I got Warcliffe, Tractor Cannon, and Whisper the Worm. In the power slot, I got Sunshot, Risk Runner, Choir. But I guess I've not even pulled the pattern out for Choir yet, which is super funny on this account. And then I have, like, a couple exotic armor pieces. Destiny 2 Fan 12 on the YouTube side. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? God, this is the longest tower intro ever, dude. So that's what we're getting into, guys. We're gonna hit some of these. Some of the notable ones that come to mind for me are things like Xenophage, Parasite. We got Lament would be another one. Lament's getting a rework on some things, and these are all going to require playing through some of the campaign. You know, these older campaigns. So that's kind of where I'm at mentally, and so not sure if you guys are interested, but basically the whole point is just to kind of get to the place where I can understand exactly what we would need to do to get these exotics or get these weapons nowadays. So Nick is a Titan Exo user. Joker Dad, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Get rid of that Sarpedon D. I don't need that. So I'm just picking up a couple things from the tower here. Here's what I'm actually thinking. Let me know what you guys think about this as well. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked for Tuesday. Jake, did you change your color on Twitch, bro? It's coming through bright red now. It's hot. What I'm planning on doing is maybe I'll go in with, like, a little 0 to hero action and play with anything that drops for like drops from the campaign. Hello, Double Force. How you doing? Eep, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Bat has watched 100 consecutive streams. What's crazier is I can't believe I've actually done 100. Cuban. Freaking wild saxes up here, bro. When am I going to teach you everything? I have very specific things I can teach you. You're going to have to let me know what you're actually wanting to know. There should be 300 armor for you somewhere. We were talking about that earlier. Okay, is that a Snorlax joke? Don't be popping in trying to hurt my feelings, Cuban. You're at 324 power. There you go. There you go. What's good old Zur have? Oh, you're at 116 streak. I got you, bro. I got you. Guys, the reason I don't have chat on screen is I'm trying to capture footage this evening. Ooh, I need to... I probably should grab that. I am going to. All right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I have to get Queenbreaker for the first time. There might be an easier way to get it that's more definitive or whatever, but I feel like I have to. That's awesome, brother. Yeah, that's what I'm really expecting to happen, is that a lot of people do come back, and it's going to be such a good patch that people really, they're like, man, I missed so much. Like, let's go back and do it. Let's go back and check it out. So, getting prismatic since it's been 2 years. Holy. Double Force at 531 power on Destiny 2. I will say, I think there's probably a lot of people who have not done Salvations. So, all right, guys, enough setup here. I grabbed everything I needed to from the tower. Let's hop in. Now, I did, because I wanted to be able to craft at one point, I did do the Enclave. So I did the first mission so that I could access the Enclave, because I did that for a Choir of One video. Or it wasn't Choir of One, it was something else. I was doing it for like a testing purposes or something. So I've done the first mission of the Witch Queen on this character. We're gonna go through and we're just gonna vibe. We're gonna play, hang out. Get some of this done. Yeah, dude, Izzy kind of turned the corner, and I know it can change at any time, but Izzy turned the corner on this trip, and she's doing pretty good. She slept, knock on wood. Hopefully you guys can hear that, but she, you know, she'd lay down and she would get in and usually fall asleep for quite a while, and then we get her up about 4 or 5 so Heather could feed her and get her back. Okay, Witch Queen. Let's see here. Here we go. Complete the investigation mission. Donde está? Oh, am I not here? Oh, that's right. How old are your kids, Wiley? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? 7 and 3. Izzy turned 10 weeks today. Which is mind-boggling to me, bro. I simply can't believe it. God, the aura that is the Witch Queen. Learned a new phrase this week. What was that?
I suppose Savathun desired a throne world made of light. Everything here is beautiful. What's strange to me is that she's vulnerable here.
Which class is better for Trials, Warlock or Hunter? I think Hunter typically sits at the top of the PvP meta. But I will admit, I'll be the first to admit, I am not the one. I'm not the main guy, go-to source for PvP. Okay, responding to Heather. Let's get it. Dropped his goldfish, looked at your wife. I love that he looked at your wife first. What'd your wife say? Are you more the stickler, or is your wife Cuban? Or is he still too young for you to even like have that dynamic? Guys, I don't know how many of you guys were actually around when this happened. I know Jake would have been, but that wouldn't have been like an intentional thing by him. He just would have been vibing in my clan server and got the news. But 1 year ago today, I actually got added to the Destiny 2 Creator Hub. So like got the official word from Bungie or whatever you want to say. It was 1 year ago today. I was looking up some of my stats. I had like 1,500 subscribers on YouTube at the time, and so it's kind of crazy. Thanks, man. It's been quite the year. Quite the year. Look at me now. So we went from like 1,500 subscribers to we've added 18,000 subscribers since then. And then we've also added almost 2,000 over on the podcast channel too. So, dude, for real bad. She had to hide the laugh. She called and told me. Problem is we both kind of talk like that around him. We're equally strict. That's funny. Yeah, it's kind of the classic thing, right? Like kids are gonna do whatever they think you think is funny, so you kind of have to just like do it. Squeaky voice, dude. I'm so ready for Izzy to start like talking. She's doing all her coups right now, and what's so funny, and all the parents in the chat will have to let me know, like, is it normal for your kids to coo the same like pattern? It's like she's really trying to say something, and I just don't know what it is. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, bro. Like Izzy has the exact same like cooing, I want to say mechanism, but like the same like auditory thing she'll do. Like if she wakes up in the morning before we do and she's like trying to let us know but she's not crying, she does the exact same sound every morning, and it's like the literal cutest thing in the world. I want to do a kinetic loader. I'm doing a lot of best campaign in Destiny 2. I think the best campaign is probably what I'm playing through right now. And then I think the Final Shape is really close behind that. I think the worst campaign is probably Beyond Light. Shadowkeep I didn't mind too much because I dig the hive. I dig that whole aesthetic. It would go from bottom to top. It would go Beyond Light. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, let's go Beyond Light. Let's go Shadowkeep. Let's go. Oh, Edge of Fate and Lightfall, dude. They're so close together. I'll say Lightfall, Edge of Fate. Renegades.
What do you know about Hive using the light?
Final Shape Witch Queen.
That's me.
I want to do the Red War campaign so bad, brother. So bad, dude. What's your guys? Give me your top to bottom, or your bottom to top. So you actually don't have to. I don't think you have to beat Beyond Light for stasis anymore. I think you can just go talk to LC Bray. On actually, you know what? I can test that. I don't have stasis unlocked on this character. I thought you could just do that now. Did you guys see the Titan aspect you're going to be able to do if you're behind like a tiny wall? You can give kinetic and solar weapons just like scorch rounds. And when it comes to grinding Beyond Light for stasis, I would just say like it really just depends, dude. It depends on what class you're playing and what you want to do there. Cuban said, yes, it is normal, at least for ours. He learned to point at things he wants. When she learned to talk babyish, you and your wife are going to learn to be translators. That's so funny, dude. I cannot wait. That's one thing I'm really, really, really looking forward to, which is like a tangible thing that's going to happen, is just like when she starts putting her arms up and wanting us, if that makes sense. Like when she hits the point where she's like reaching for us as we walk up to her. She's starting to recognize us. She recognizes our faces. She recognizes our voices as we're coming to get her, pick her up and everything. And she'll smile. It's actually pretty cool. She's starting to recognize my parents too, which is really, really, really satisfying. Like after being on vacation and coming back and seeing like her with my mom and dad. God, it made me so happy. Yeah, Jake, I think, what do you even play, Jake? Do you play Titan mostly? Dude, Warlocks have been the best class in the game for a while. They didn't need much. Yeah, dude, I think, well, I know that Llama just put out a video like yesterday or something like that with like 3 brand new Titan builds, so that could be a good place to go to, Jake, if you're interested in looking. Honestly, we're just going to know so much more on Tuesday once it finally does. That bubble update really interests me, dude. Unheard of 209, thank you for following the channel, man. Appreciate you, brother. So guys, remember, I mentioned this earlier. We are trying to prepare for the, I'm trying to prepare for the new expansion to come out. I want to do some updated guides on some older exotic weapons that came out before. And so that's why we are getting out here and we are playing some of these older campaigns so we can get ready, you know, with just some updated guides. They're not probably going to all be as long, you know, as some of them. Like if there's not an associated quest tied to them, I probably won't do a dedicated, you know, like it's not going to be the longest videos in the world, and I don't need them to be. But like I want to do one for like Parasite, Lament, Xenophage, like all of these exotics that kind of come from the ends of some of these things. So, brother, how are you a mod on my channel and you're missing exotic mission weapons, bro? Bro, hold this freaking hammer for me, dude. Oh, give me that. Cuban, I've already come to terms for you. I don't like it, but I've come to terms with it. Right here, buddy. Right here, buddy.
Had thousands of opportunities to choose a guardian, and they passed right over humanity and chose our enemy instead.
Get ready to learn Choir of One, buddy.
I can't forget that.
What if I just ran up here and I just smashed this ghost, like hit a finisher on it real quick? Honestly, Cuban, in the early days, that worked out well for me, so I can't even be mad about it. That's the only reason I was good with it. So, Jake, you have the base weapon unlocked? Because on this character, that's all I have unlocked, is the base weapon. Destiny 2 fan says, top is Renegades, second is Witch Queen, third is Paleheart, 4 is Shadowkeep, 5 is Lightfall, and the rest are under. Well, there's not many. There's not many that you're missing out on, man. Well, we can, if you ever get really excited about going in and getting them, Jake, we can go ahead and run them. The rebellious Hive Ghost Finch doesn't believe the Hive deserve the light, so he offers to work with you to uncover Savathun's scheme. He provides you with your first lead, a Hive temple hidden in a dark corner of the Throne World. Complete the Ghost mission in the Throne World. Yes, sir. Final shape, Forsaken Red War Witch Queen. Bring the Osmic fragment to the hidden in the Enclave. So that is for, I think that's specifically for the exotic glaives, but let's do that alongside. So we're going to do that alongside here. Bat, you are ranking the campaigns. What are your favorite campaigns? Ender, how you doing, man? Bat said, Final Shape, Witch Queen, Red War, and Forsaken. So the only one I'm like 99.9% sure I can run is Crown of Sorrow. But I think both. So the only thing that always escaped me with Leviathan was how you did the was how you actually did the DPS phase. I didn't understand. Like, there's a plate mechanic where you can stand on the different plates and you like rotate through and you use plates up as you're going, which we do quite a bit now, right? With planets, and we do that with a little bit with Golgoroth. It's that kind of vibe. We do that with Caretaker, but it's not exactly the same. I don't think it was. Eep, thank you for subscribing to the channel. You can subscribe just like she did by using your Amazon Prime or your free Prime sub, or you could just do a tier 1 sub if you want to get no ads on the channel. Or if you beg Wiley really hard, sometimes he just drops subs. Sorry, Wiley, throwing you under the bus, brother.
My hidden have reported Scorn smuggling pyramid tech into the throne world, though their ultimate purpose there remains unknown.
So what's crazy is, like, I was trying to think through, like, what actual encounters could they drop that would, like, are there enough sunset encounters that would make it really worth it. And I'm like, I don't know. You got a plug. And I don't know. I would love to see like some other encounters from earlier in these raids as well. But we didn't have a ton of like pre-boss encounters, like, because like, let's even think about it. So for, dude, you know what would be cool for Pantheon is if we had to figure out a new way to do the dogs encounter for Leviathan. But yeah, those ones, like, so what we're thinking Leviathan, Callus was really the only, Callus is the only real like boss fight for that, right? And then if you go after that, you have Eater of Worlds, which Argos would be the only boss fight there. And then we have the Valkyr fight for Spire Stars. Then we get into Scourge of the Past. We didn't have a boss fight, so we had the opening segment, which I would love to do the opening segment. I would love to do all of these raids that got removed. But for Scourge of the Past, we have the opening segment in the city. I guess technically there was like the lead up to the final boss fight where we had to go underneath the city in Scourge, but then you have the final fight. The final fight for Scourge has to be in there. Like, they have to just be hiding that, dude. There's no way. You're telling me right now that we have that city still as like the Fallen's area, and so they have it created in this engine and they didn't go through and make that fight? Unknown, what's up, man? The Unknown 19, how you doing, brother? I think the ultimate encounter for, here's what I think they're gonna do. They said they're gonna have 2 variations on Pantheon, and I think that they're going to put in. I think they're gonna put in the like old encounter or like the vaulted encounters, and then they're gonna do like a new encounter variation. And I just don't know, like, they're not gonna have enough standalone. Dude, I was wondering, what if they give us like a Verity Pantheon? We have to get a Herald of Finality. We have to get a Witness. Dude, the Witness encounter is gonna be fucking bonkers, dude. What if we got a second Taniks encounter? And or like in the Taniks encounter we get a second Taniks, or like there's a mechanic in the midst of Taniks where you have to like leave and go dunk more bombs, so you can't have everyone dealing damage at the same time. Because I feel like that could kind of work. I don't like it. If Atrax is in Pantheon again, you're not doing it. I don't think they're bringing back any encounters. I think they're going to be... I wish they would. I wish they would just bring back all of original Pantheon as well. Not for the title, just for having it. So, Bilking says, "Hey, Sax is hilarious. I haven't been on Sabbath in forever. Earlier this morning, I decided to run look around for weapons. I had to get red borders. None dropped. Yeah, dude. We're about to get a full rework of these like planetary weapon things. So I don't know, dude. The planet fire tornadoes fucking suck, dude. No, I don't think so, Jake. I think it'll probably lock you in at a certain. Oh, didn't give me my hammer back. Where'd you go? I don't know where the hammer went. Fuck. I don't think they're doing a Gilded Godslayer. I think they said they're doing a new title. So Cuban, they haven't really laid that out for us yet. So last time, if you guys are not familiar, what they did for Pantheon the first time around was they did it over 4 weeks. First week there was only 4 encounters available at the lowest difficulty, -5, and then they subtracted rather another -5 every week until it was -20, and there were 8 total encounters. All they've said that they're doing, like all they've really confirmed, is that day 1, we will have the 2 variations on Pantheon. So whatever those 2 are, and then on the 13th, 4 days later, so it's like Saturday, they are going to do that's when they're doing they're putting them all together in the gauntlet. So Bill King didn't start playing till year 4, so missed all the stuff before Splicer. Dude, Splicer was a really good time for the game. Sleeper good time for the game. It's one of my favorite memories of like playing, because it's when my wife started playing with me, and that's also when Vault of Glass came out.
Honesty goes a long way with my guardians. Is that
Ikora Ray, a leader of the Vanguard.
The leader of the Vanguard. Oh, I forgot that Finch kind of like fangirls about Ikora here. It's actually wild. He's a simp, bro. He's a simp for real, bro. Season of Peak. Ender, you have a link for that? I'm not necessarily saying you're lying. I don't remember seeing that. Hey guys, did anyone happen to not see the fact that I got to fucking interview Datto the other day? That shit was wild. Exclamation point pod if you want to see it. It crossed 40K today, dude. 40K views for a 2-hour long video, dude. That's fucking bonkers. Just cut it up into bits and pieces. You don't gotta watch it all at one time. One thing that I know for certain is that YouTube's doing a really good job of like bringing it back onto people's things. Like back onto your timeline. So like if you start it, they do a really good job of like putting it back onto. So Abe, thank you. Worked very, very hard on it. Hopefully it didn't sound like it. Like I didn't want it to sound like, oh my god, he's like so rehearsed, but I worked very hard on getting all the questions together. Yeah, what's up, brother? You got 6 hours of downtime at work? That doesn't sound like work much at all.
Like a giant scorn.
Keep on your guard. We don't know what's in there or what the scorn allows.
Yeah, there were a ton of people when I posted it. They're like, thank you, this is going to get me through my work day. I was like, you're welcome, brother. Honestly, Neo, that's the ideal scenario. Be able to go to work, be able to get your paycheck, be able to cash a paycheck, and not be that important at your job. GT Haas, what is up, brother? How you doing, man? Thank you for the resubscription for 11 months, dude. We were just talking earlier, GT. I don't know if you were here. Today is my 1 year anniversary of being inside the Destiny Creator Hub, man. Locate Sagira. Has been, man. Been a fucking hell of a year. Talking to Le Founding Father. I'm trying to talk to as many as I can, man. I tell Dado at the beginning, and you guys already know this, but I'm a bit shameless in my approach. I'm like, how can I get this shit rolling? How can I get it off the ground, man? Only real way to do it is just to throw it out there. I think a lot of people are predicting 2 months. 2 months worth of solid content. 2 months to really kind of work their way through stuff. I have some thoughts on how I'm gonna do things for this channel, but to be quite honest with you guys, like if you're here right now, you're pretty invested in the channel. Like you guys are a little more locked in than most. Sounds good. Thanks, GT. Appreciate you, man. Basically, I'm just wanting this channel to kind of exist as like a repository for what I consider to be the best, like, exotic guides, you know, up-to-date exotic guides for, you know, older things in the game, right? Like stuff that hasn't been touched in quite some time. That's been my niche for a long time. You know, I did that for all the exotic missions. I did that for, you know, basically anything that people are like, wait, this doesn't work how it used to. And so that's what I want to try to continue doing. I have grand aspirations to hit like as many of the exotic missions and quest exotics and stuff as I can. But I will be completely honest with you, like the podcast channel is going to take more precedent over stuff just because it's going to be longer term sustainable, if that makes sense. So. Sagira. Dude, I remember running this for the first time on Legendary when it first came out. It was freaking gnarly, dude. I know better than that shit. Yeah, I can't do that. It's a risk I'm not willing to take. Tried to have Revolt on the podcast one time. That brother left. He left the podcast like it was a Zoom meeting at work. He left before it finished uploading, and we lost that episode. It was me, him, and Cuban. And freaking never got that back, and then we never got a chance to go back and re-record. The lost footage, the lost episode where it's me and Cuban, you can hear our audio, and you can never hear Revolt's audio, dude. It was a good pod. It was a good pod. Maybe someday if I'm fully done, like if I get this channel to a really good place, maybe I'll have some more time for it. But little Isabel in the picture now, it's made it progressively harder. We're trying to figure out what life's going to look like when Heather goes back to work and stuff. So DIY Nerd coming in with 12 months, brother. Holy crap. Thank you, man. How you doing, brother? We're getting all the OGs back to celebrate 1 year being in the Destiny 2 Creator Hub. Thank you. Somehow you guys knew. It is insane it's been a year. How you doing, man? Just hanging around? Hell yeah, bro.
That was no barrier. It felt just as powerful. What are we dealing with here?
I wouldn't stick around to find out if I were you. Grab Sagira and go, okay?
We stand before a being
Grab Sagira.
named. It whispers one. Who is
Whoa. Eep with the 5 gifted subs. Holy crap. Thank you very much.
Did anybody else hear that?
Bob Cross.
sounded like Sapa.
Hext 4C.
The whip.
Adire 366. Rexiakins.
I've never heard
And Neo all getting their ad-free viewers. Ad-free viewership. Right here on twitch.tv/SaxPlaysGames.
Call it cautious optimism for now. Your guidance yielded results. But let's not forget Sabathun remains large.
Well, hopefully not for long if we have anything to say.
Savathun.
Just want to expose Sabathun. Yeah, stop whatever game she's playing.
You can be sure we're working.
Nerd, you get on the did you get on the marathon train at all?
I'm not sure how we heard that voice from it, but I have a theory. Bring her back to me.
Can you pull Neo sub?
And good work. All of you.
Hey, I don't need any of you guys to subscribe. I appreciate you. I guess let me say it this way. I don't need you to subscribe to earn my love. I appreciate you guys subscribing. But yeah, I don't think so. There's been like a heavy uptick recently of people enjoying it this season, even though things kind of started a little rocky, but I think there's a lot of people you could have fun playing with, especially being the extraction guy. But where has Tarkov kind of sat in the mix of things? Because they had like their formal release, didn't they? They had their like 1.0. Is it getting live service type updates, or is it kind of just like stuck in time, so to speak? Tarkov gets very active updates. That's cool.
Sagira brings up a lot of old memories. When you picked up her shell, you were able to access something left behind, a psychic fingerprint. I believe the relic awoke a new ability within you, one that reveals what lies beneath the surface, one rooted in darkness. Something tells me this witness Sabathun mentioned is directly tied to her theft of the light.
Her theft of the light.
Which means you need to strengthen that ability. We've learned from the pyramid on Europa before. Head there.
PvE Rust.
Eris will guide
Is
you.
that, sorry to make this comparison if it's
This ability will be
offensive,
just what we
is that the game that Peanut was playing? It's not really a comparison, it's just like where I'm pulling from. Ah, the empirical evidence. Was he playing PvE, or like was it PvP intrinsic because there was other people on the server? Private PvP server. It sounds good, Jake. Dude, felt. I feel that for real. Cube, I don't know when I would do it, dude. Like I definitely want to. It's not a desire thing, right? Or a lack thereof. It's just I don't know when I would have the time to hop into something like that. Too many games.
Very interesting.
So I went on vacation. I went to fire up. This is kind of like the most classic thing. I think I played like a little more one day. I think I played like 20 or 30 minutes more at one point. And then after that, I went to play on vacation. And as I was booting it up, because I took it on my like RG Ally, and as I went to boot it up, I think Isabel woke up or something, so I got handed her. I did play a little Mina the Hollower though. I didn't care too much for the opening game, but I also picked a shit weapon, dude. Alright, this isn't where I'm supposed to go to. Yeah, it is surprisingly difficult, dude. Like, not bad. Oh, I gotta go to Europa, bro. Europa? Alright, let me real quick. I want to go... do I need to... Oh, do I have to play the first mission? I bet I do. Alright, we're not gonna do that tonight. Yeah, Mina is difficult. One thing that I found from Mina in my time with it was like, so all of the attacks, right? Like, so it's a top-down like 2D pixel art, whatever. So like all the attacks can only be done in a grid. And I picked this like flail because I was trying to go with an attack or with a weapon that I usually wouldn't go with, and obviously that was a shit decision. So yeah, when I picked it up, you know, it let me do whatever. Like you can attack in the four like cardinal directions, but you can't do a diagonal attack. And so the flail was like really bad for that, and I just found myself having difficulty. Like I may be better if I was playing it just on like mouse and keyboard, or I may even be better if I was just playing on normal, like with a normal controller. But when I was trying to play it on when I was trying to play it with the RG Ally, I'm just not, maybe I'm just too old, dude. I was just with shit. I just couldn't line up my shots. I got a couple boss fights done, but the jumping's weird too, because there's like a little bit of like this thing where like if you can jump over some attacks but not all attacks, and so I was just having trouble, and yeah, it probably is just like a pure skill issue on my part. I almost guarantee it, but
Warriors of the Cabal Empire. Defectors march upon the European pyramid, searching for trinkets of darkness.
trinkets of
Their
darkness.
expedition is not sanctioned. Any that join them act alone. My father's obsession with the voice in the darkness must not infect our own ranks.
I guess this means the Empress won't mind us fighting our way in.
So fun fact for you guys, I don't even really want to say it out loud, but I know it's probably going to happen at some point, maybe even tonight. I've still not died on this character. Heard some people say that they mentioned you in the Discord, Sparrow, on Dungeon Equilibrium. So I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. No, this is that same character, Neo, that you, me, and Revolt played to, remember we did like the Whisper mission. I think we also did we do Encore together? For teaching it?
Cabal shield blocking the doorway. Looks like they got up here first.
Are you saying you want to teach it, Sparrow? Or are you saying that you want to come to my Discord to be taught it? Fourth and oh, it's crazy.
Eris, the pyramid is reacting to our presence somehow. Opening doors, moving platforms.
Perhaps it senses something in you. When I explored these strange passageways, I felt it sensed something in me too. I resented it at first. To believe it recognized in me some secret kinship.
There are Cabal supplies everywhere. It looks like they're trying to establish
Will
a
not.
portal inside the
The
pyramid.
Hoping to pilfer
you know, one thing that's crazy that's going to be really nice.
see who around destroyed their
One thing that's going to be really nice about
do not take well to be conquered.
the next, like this update, is the consolidation of a lot of systems and finally getting rid of some of the, I don't know, some of the weird old things. Like they're finally working out a lot of the UI stuff and like bringing revision 0 and Outbreak to the portal and such. One thing that's going to be nice, like every time Kelsfall, Encore, and Starcrossed, actually I don't know if Starcrossed applies, but I know that Encore and Kelsfall apply, where when they're in the Legends rotator, so like on the World tab, you go down to the bottom, the same screen that you do like Crota's End or Vault of Glass from. When they're on that, I will get a ton of comments on my like Choir of One video, and back in the like, they'll say, I ran this mission and I got nothing. This guide is terrible, and I'll be like, brother, go back and watch the very first thing I say in the thing, which is that you need to do this mission inside of the portal. And they're like, oh, yeah. Well, you should have said that. I was like, brother, if you freaking watch, you will see that I said explicitly that. But you can launch a raid without waiting for the damn button to work for 5 minutes if Neo gets out of his menu. That's the only way. Nerd, it would be nice at least sometime, dude.
You said the
Just like once in a while.
But what?
A defender. A finely honed blade.
Yeah, Sparrow, someone might have been telling me about that. It sounds vaguely familiar. I just don't fully remember. I don't know. Yeah, I just chose you at random.
And my answer is always the same.
I chose you at random
Speculation.
because you weren't subbed earlier.
The ambiguity weighs on her too heavily.
Dude, I remember playing through all these for the first time. Play with my cousin because I had just brought him back to play. I think I brought him back like during the 30th anniversary. And then he was going to be on our day one team for Vow of the Disciple. He was. We played. We got to Rolk, but that's as far as we got with that team. It was tough.
I don't think the pyramid is helping us out with generosity.
Now, Kith.
It's manipulating us, using us selfishly. Darkness is a neutral force, but the pyramids have an agenda. Until we know what it is, we can't let our guard down.
About to drop that big boy right in here, aren't they? I feel like these would be the missions where I would die because I either get backpacked or I would get freaking physics by the phalanx shield after I've taken like 1 tick of HP damage. So guys, what am I going to do with this core knowledge of how far I can glide with like a perfectly timed strafe jump? Like, I'm never going to be able to utilize that information anywhere. That core knowledge. Maybe I just stop playing video games altogether after Destiny dies. It's like it's not even worth it. I'll just be frozen. I'll be stun locked in time, dude.
We've never seen a pilot.
Anyone else still coming to grips with the fact that the game's not getting any more updates?
Encountered the entity that commands the pyramids.
Oh no. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was the end, brother.
A cacophony of
A cacophony.
perhaps the voices steer these ships.
The perfect tagline for LinkedIn, bro. See, my problem is I don't know. Obviously, like, if I was in a different situation, if I was single, or even if we just didn't have the baby, like, there would be a lot of different considerations to make. But now that the baby's in the picture, like, so much changed where I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if it would be like, if it's going to be worth it to just, like, it's almost more worth it to just not mess with, like, other games. Because, like, Heather knows, like, how important this game has been. And then, obviously, like, the content stuff, like, makes sense. But just for me to continue playing video games, like, as a grown-ass adult all the time, it's just like,
Past events.
I'm not saying that like adults shouldn't have fun or have hobbies and stuff and be able to do that. It's just,
Strange.
I don't know.
The light made you forget, and now the darkness.
It's one of those situations that makes you think, huh? Makes you reconsider everything about you,
Destroy the statue.
about life.
Stop it. You won't be able to communicate with Earth.
Was it a dream or a nightmare? Dude, this mission's so good, dude. Dude, scintillation. That was such an interesting meta we had for like 2 days. It felt like that was the shortest lived meta ever.
I can feel it calling to us. Be careful, Guardian.
Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Scintillation was meta with Euphony and
Eris, we can
like Strand Warlock for about 0.5 seconds.
It seems like we might not notice the effects until we're back in Savathun's throne world. Either way, we don't want to stay here longer than we have to.
Wise. These ships are still a mystery to us.
Can I interact with this thing? Or is it gonna make me come back here at some point, some other time? Damn, bro. Yep. Yeah, because you would use, basically, you were leaning into the whole, like, double linear, because this was before the Armor 3.0 thing. So wasn't it? Yeah, I don't know. It just, leaning into the, yeah, leaning into all of the strand buffing across the board was just massive.
Throne world, right? That we're suspended in a quantum superposition.
Yeah, that's how you know someone who played old. Hey, here's something we've not talked about. Who in here is shitty about not getting the old lights emblem? Is there anyone who's like
I admit.
a real Destiny player but is not going to end up getting the old lights emblem?
The pyramid responded to your presence. sign that we're headed in the right direction, I think. Now that you've paid a visit to the pyramid, you should be able to reveal the memory in Sagara's shell in full.
Wiley missed it by 2 days. Fuck.
Something we're missing. The hidden have been emanating
Which expansion, Wiley?
across the desert. The areas around them emanate with strong concentration.
Stop playing 2 days before the final shape. Whoa, no.
Located a similar
You didn't play the entire year of the final shape.
I believe that's what we need in order to excel.
So basically, you need to have played every single year of the game, Neo, since it started.
This is how we'll finally find some answers.
You only need to play once.
It's on your shoulders.
I saw one dude who was super salty. He's like, I have 16. He's like, I had 16,000 hours, but he didn't start until like after sunsetting was the thing. Juggernaut started playing at Heresy. Yeah, I honestly think it's okay. Like, I'm not saying this directed at you. I think it's okay for people to be a little jealous because the truth of the matter is like, and I'm getting it. I played everything, every single expansion, but like I played significant amounts. Like, it's not like I just dipped my toe in for a couple of seconds. I played a lot of Destiny, like all the time. Here, let's do this. Let me get it pulled up for you real quick, and then. So yeah, Jake dropped the link to it. So this is not my only Destiny account. I had an account before this that was on Xbox that did not get pulled over. I pulled an Xbox account over. I had a PC account that I played on, and then played this account as well. So Jesus, did not realize it was going to take this long. Here, we'll hop back into it in a second. Where am I going here? The mirror mission. I pulled it up earlier. I didn't realize it took so long, though. All right, here we go. Eligible. So Destiny 2 baseline, I played 184 hours. Forsaken, I played 550 hours. This is on like this account that got pulled in here. I played 980 hours for Shadowkeep, 974 hours for Beyond Light, 1,042 hours, so almost 1,043 hours for Witch Queen, 900.5 hours for Lightfall, 656.45 for the Final Shape, and then 550 hours I put in for Year of Prophecy. So that's, you can go through here. You can see on this right hand side, it'll tell you if you're eligible, and You kind of see there's also like the heat map sites. I know Braytech has a heat map site. You can see specific days that you put, but yeah, it's not like I don't know. It would feel bad like if I had like one day and like you know, say like it was like 10 hours and like one of these or something. It's like, no, these are fucking, everyone's over 500 hours put in, other than the first year. 180. So who played the shit out of it. Belking, how the hell do you have access to the evidence board? I don't know, brother.
She learned how Savathun stole the traveler's light before she died. There must be some clue here.
What is 390 days times 24?
Delivered the general location data to your ghost, though I don't have anything precise.
I'm sensing pyramid-related interference between us and the coordinates Ihora sent. There must be a way to get around it. Right there. That's contributing to the interference. Maybe we can destroy it. That helped, but I'm picking up another source of interference. Let's track it down.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't think you have significantly more time popping up. Yeah, this last year. I mean, this last year won't be the fewest because obviously D1. But I did basically what everyone else did, where I played through the vanilla campaign. I didn't play hardly any more beyond that. I didn't play any in the I didn't play any really other than just like the campaign at the beginning of Curse of Osiris. And then I came back for Warmind, played the crap out of Warmind. Commissar Schmidt. Yeah, D1 for me, I have very, very few hours comparatively. I think I have like 300 hours. How goes the Destiny today? Destiny is going good, man. How are you doing today? Big chill and kind of tired though. Yeah, I got a nap in earlier, which is nice. I am looking forward to sleeping in my own bed tonight though.
That power you're using is making them real again. Rebuilding them through memory.
Hopefully, Sagira's shell holds that same potential.
What I find funny looking back at my time played in D2 is how little I played on my alts.
Shell will manifest. But this is all theoretical still. It's never been done.
Jake was all about that go slow meta.
Sort of like deja vu.
That's consistent with what my hint described. Follow that feeling. Take your time. Pick your path carefully. This is our only lead.
Yeah, I played a lot of Titan early on, and then I think at one point I chose to just like, or when I came back and started raiding, it was in Shadowkeep, and that was when I kind of decided that I was going to go and just basically play Warlock because I was not very talented. So I was playing Transversive Steps, Xenophage, and then somehow, someway, I earned I played just enough through raw stubbornness. I played enough to get Recluse and Mountaintop. I remember being so proud of myself when I unlocked Recluse for the first time. I guess you only had to do it once, but like when I finally did it, I was so proud of myself. It took so freaking long to unlock Mountaintop, especially for someone like me. I was so bad at PvP back in the day. Yeah, Mountaintop, Recluse, and then I would run Xenophage just in my final slot so I could have it. I earned them last week of eligibility. I've said this a couple of times, but so I was playing with Hala. If you guys know Hala, she's one of my oldest Destiny friends. I was playing with Hala. Sometimes Miss Pink hops in. Sometimes she lurks, so maybe she's lurking tonight. Oh no! No! My first death on this account was from some fuck ass screams, dude. No. No. That was the first time I've died on this account. I think I've played on this account for like well over... Yeah, I've played 22 hours on this account. That's the first time I've died on this. Yeah. Yeah, get the salutes in chat, bro. The first time I died on this account, 22 hours in, was to some screams, bro. Yeah, there goes Flawless. Honestly, quintessential. Now I can just play like a madman. Yeah, that honestly tracks. Anyways, we used to run all the raids together. I'm trying to remember what I was even saying. I don't remember. I don't remember now. You guys got me all. Oh, it's up there. There you go. Okay. lurky person in chat. He said Warlock was, you know. Yeah, I mean that was, I don't remember exactly why I was bringing up Hala though, but yeah, back in the day that was why I would like playing with Hala. It was like that time range, like our friends, we were getting together and we would play. Garden was the new raid at the time, and so there was a lot of encounters that you could run. Garden.
There's something here.
Find a connection. We need answers.
Damn, dude, what am I calling? Spikes destroyed. Oh, I remember this fight. This is cool. I did not punch the Screeb. I kind of just ended up in the vicinity of like where that ogre was. I think I was thrown at the abomination. I just took the L, dude. Come on. There it is. Whoa, come on. I was over top of that. Solar 3.0, dude. John Bingus Machine. What's up, man? I'm genuinely looking forward to trying out the solar wall aspect, specifically the small wall, and seeing how it plays out. Honestly, sometimes that's the best thing that can happen, is just getting teammates that are like way better than.
Distorted symbols. I can't quite make them out.
Gunpowder game wall.
What is this place? Ikora, we've been transported somewhere. It doesn't look like the rest of Savathun's throne world. Ikora? We lost her, Guardian. I guess we're going in alone.
I stand before a being with 1,000 names. It whispers one. Who witness? Remember it. Remember that name.
Is this the first time we learned about the witness's name?
Something that wears it like a cloak. It gives
Yeah, people complain about people stealing their kills. In this game?
darkness to be its servant.
The only time I complain about people stealing my kills is when I need it to heal myself.
Playing tricks, finding loopholes.
Like if I need a consecration kill or something like that.
Select my new name.
Me and my buddy Spartan always do that to each other.
And few friends. But those friends know secrets. About the light. About new beginnings. My plan takes shape.
That came from Sagira's shell. Like a psychic imprint. A memory. Savathun's memory. And if that's what
Go forth and do all the work while I shatter skate.
She used Ikora's relationship with Osiris to learn something about the light.
Speak with Finch in the throne world. Sure. Let's do it. Yeah, Finch is Goku. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Finch is Goku's voice actor. I don't know his name.
Hey, are you there?
We're here, Finch.
Oh, good. I've been trying to reach you. I couldn't get through. Look, I got another tip for you. Big lead on your next clue. So, come meet me. No time to lose. Whoa, you saw a what? A memory? See, I knew Sagira's shell would start us in the right direction. I knew it. Okay, here's
Sagira.
Oryx, the Taken King, Savathun's brother. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Savathun's got a temple dedicated to him. Look, I know what you're
Yeah, back in Lightfall when the string grenades, or like the string tangles first came out, bro. We used to have to be like, dude, do not touch. If you are not on strand, do not touch the strand, the tangles. The light blade strike. Finish the light blade strike. What's the odds I actually get a team to matchmake me for this? There's no shot, right? If you guys want to play with me, you should load into a normal match made. Normal, like go to Savathun's Throne World, select the Light Blade Strike from the mission. Let's see if we get into the same one. And if we do, I'll take a picture in game with you. We're flying in. Anyone get in there? Big Tone 7570. Thank you for following the channel, man. Appreciate you, bro. Oh. Oh, did it put me? Oh, hell yeah. It put me into an existing one. Nice. W and D, brother. Dude, the color of your name on the app that I use to read my chat, I can't see what your name is. All I can see is what looks like an ice or like a freaking snowflake. That's what it looks like. Yeah, the gray you have selected or whatever, it just does not. Is that fucker using Jotun? Hell yeah. I think you can edit it. I just don't know. I think it is, dude. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You never know. You never know who you're going to find. Honk Moon. Yeah, yeah. What's up? How do you even spell that? Or how do you even say it? Do you go get chalky milk? I'm not a chocolate guy. I do like milk under the right circumstances, though. Well, I want to say it like hanure, which could be a little offensive because that kind of reminds me of manure. But that's like what that's how I read it. Hintre. Hinure. I don't know, brother. Can you spell it out phonetically? Or hit me with the sounds like. Nah, I'll just say it really fast. So you want me to say it like manure, but really fast? Hinure? Hinure? Hinner. See, I feel like you're going to get me to say a slur or something. It feels inappropriate. What kind of name it sounds like isn't an appropriate name. Because of how I'm saying it. Yeah, is my content here? Bend over. Jack Mehoff. Is it Henry? Is it a different way to say Henry? Leaky boom. It is Henry. Brother, I'm gonna ask. Is that like how your name is actually spelled? Or are you just trying to make the most complicated way to say the word Henry? Henry. If I pronounce the name Henry, I'd be sent back 3 grades below for reading comprehension, dude. There's no shot I could get that first try. They'd give me extra time to take my tests. I didn't say that was bad. I'm just saying they would. They'd take me in the hallway. Jesus, look at the orbs. I mean, we got there. My classic saying is I'm slow, but I'm worth waiting on. But like, I actually don't feel like I was a slow on this one. I feel like it was more of like a, it's not the most straightforward, which is okay. It doesn't have to be. It's your name. Dude, I remember when this was like the most ridiculously hard strike ever. Baltimore DPS meta, bro. They used to say some people's children with all the crazy names from the 80s parents. You hear a name, you have to say something. Yeah, some people's parents, bro. I bet that's what some people say about me with my name.
We're right. We found something. It's a piece of the tablets of ruin. The tablets Oryx used to create Taken.
I was right. I was right. I knew it. I knew the Taken were involved somehow.
Alak Hul's ghost got away. It just left his body here.
Contingency plan. They're learning.
All right.
Ahead of you.
Where are we going here?
You got the tablet. That's the important part. That gets us one step closer to taking down the Witch Queen.
Return to the altar of reflection. Get me out of here. Joy Vita. All right, is there a way for me to fast travel up there? Or I gotta just drive out that bitch. Oh yeah, there's like teleporters, isn't there? Been a hot minute since I played this, y'all. It's coming back to me. Coming back to me. I know I'm not playing the most like genuine experience. Obviously, I'm trying to get to the post-campaign mission for Parasite specifically. I just need to get all the footage for it. I don't want to actually unlock the weapon. Yeah, honestly, John, that's a great question, bro. Was Eager Edge out for the Witch Queen? I don't think it was. Or was it? Yeah, because 30th anniversary. Didn't the 30th anniversary come out right before Witch Queen? Yeah, because it filled the gap for the delay for the Witch Queen, right? Okay, well, where was that portal? I thought I hit the portal. Damn.
The portal that was here before is gone. We'll have to find another way forward if we want to manifest the memory. The tablet we found must be connected to how Savathun got the light.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I completely forgot how to do that. I didn't choose them at random. I chose like the ones I thought, but I did not remember at all how to actually pull that off. Said two younglings learned how to shadow skate. Nobody would say they. I'm convinced they were the reason they fixed. Yeah, there's a lot of hyperactive people. Freaking love once shadow skating was discovered and widely disseminated across the community.
When Oryx carved the tablets of ruin, he described the ability to create the Taken. But Oryx's chisel was affected by viral power from the deep. I studied its vermicular path. I read between the lines. The tablets hide a riddle. The answer to this riddle is something greater than the power to take. It is the power of the witness to move worlds from one reality to another. This is what I will do. will not take. I will give. I will grant the traveler a safe haven away from its enemies. And once it hangs in the sky of my throne world, I will seal it away.
Seal it away. Yeah, you can't always leave your fire team wide open, especially when you do that. We had a time where one of my buddies he was trying to click on someone else's name and his friend list shifted and he didn't realize he accidentally clicked on someone else's name and joined them when they were doing like a solo flawless duality or something like that. He felt terrible, but only so much you can do.
So, it's not the darkness that's responsible for
Yeah, it's not a bad thing to like try to make friends in the public, but
the witch.
just like if you're trying to do a solo flawless thing
I might be the one
and you leave your thing open,
theft of the light.
that's on you. It sucks.
I
Don't get me wrong at all. It sucks ass, but like it's the truth is like
was the one who
that can't.
her into the tower.
I don't know.
Gave her access
You shouldn't join anyone completely unprompted.
And now, humanity is at risk of losing the traveler to the hive.
Only thing I would say is like if you're sitting in the tower and you've been in there like 20 minutes and it was at the beginning of an expansion
Poor Savathun
and you're trying to get that shared wisdom, whatever it's called.
Your friend Finch has been in touch with a new
Because you could join someone for like
so sure about this one.
20 seconds, turn in all your bounties and leave.
Connect with him in the throne world.
Yo, PSQ, what's up, man?
No matter what it takes.
Thanks, bro. Says I found your channel the other day. You're the best. Appreciate that, man. Hal, what's up, man? Is this the same Hal? Is this the Hal that is doing solo flawless Root of Nightmares? I feel like you change your name every now and then, just enough for me to not be able to keep up. Eternal Barge, what's up, man? Or External Barge, sorry. External Barge. Oh, I did see the witness thing. GG's, man. Congrats, bro. You have a lot more patience than I do. Realistically, with stuff like that, like if you're a good enough player, you just gotta put the time into it, man. So, good job, bro.
We stand behind you.
PS Key, thank you for becoming a member, man. Appreciate that, bro. Solo the witness Sherpas to his resume. There you go. Yo, what's up, man? Want some candy production 6128. What a name. What a name, brother. Yo, what's up, popsicles? Some popsicles? All right, let's see here. Oh, what's up, brother? What's up, Trey? How you doing, man? Bro, Trey, were you around earlier? Did you hear that today is technically the 1-year anniversary of me getting added to the Destiny 2 Creator Hub? "12 months ago, Bungie was like, yeah, come on in, bro." I was like, hell yeah. All right. Give me 1 second. I want to check this real quick. Triumphs, Witch Queen. Okay, we've done these. Cunning, Last Chance, and the Ritual. Okay, cool. I just wanted to see how many more actual campaign quests we had here. Waiting for Tuesday, bro. Bro, we're about to have a lot of content. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit overwhelmed by how much shit we're gonna have on Tuesday. It's like we're getting a seasonal launch and a like 30th anniversary type thing. Yeah, dude, I saw some people were complaining about all the changes making it so you can't play, like you can't do like Vaulted Glass. What? The tractor cannon catalyst? I gotta clip that. If I ever make like a tractor cannon thing, I don't know. Is it just random drop in the world, dude? Can't you play on or you work on Tuesday? Yeah, dude. We got a couple buddies who are taking the day off, which is super funny to me. Zai's Fantastic Discovery 7710. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Yeah, we have Isabel's like second month pediatrician like appointment where that's like a kind of a big one. We're trying to see if we can get it moved to either Monday or if we can get it moved to the morning of Tuesday. But if not, I'll be on a little later than anticipated. But I gotta make sure I can go with Heather to that. She got to get a couple of shots that day, so she's probably gonna be pretty upset, like in the car ride home and stuff. So. I forgot they added like how far the hammer travels enhances how much damage you deal. It's not that significant, but like you can see it. Looking saw heavy metal in Destiny 2 release. Wonder if it's gonna be standard option. Yeah, they're not rotating heavy metal in, but like it's gonna be something that exists. So. Off at 7, be up all night. Work on solo Sundered. Never soloed a dungeon. I need the exotic. Well, if you just need to do the dungeon to get the exotic, yourself and others. Here, let me hit this in the Twitch chat and I'll bring it over to YouTube as well. You can join our Discord, discord.gg/SaxPlaysGames. Here's for the YouTube side though. You're welcome. Welcome to hop in. Get in there with us. we have blossomed to over 3,000 members in the last year, which is crazy, dude. I mean, like a year ago, we had like 20. Where the fuck is this last one? Oh, it's down below, isn't it? Of course I couldn't see because I need to look down. You should definitely go, like, honestly, chat, like, if you guys are just getting into Destiny or, like, you want to really push yourself, you should really, really look into doing solo dungeons, especially with the fact that, solo dungeons or dungeons in general are getting their loot refreshed. That's one of the things I'm most excited to hop into, is seeing what they do with some of these old loot sets. Namely, I'm thinking like Duality is going to be sick. I bet Prophecy, because Prophecy doesn't have origin traits. Like, the only thing that Prophecy's gotten was the Rite of the Nine origin traits, right? They for sure didn't have armor set bonuses. Dude, there's going to be so much to do. I've talked about this a couple times on a couple videos, not on this channel, but on the podcast channel, or the commentary channel. I talked about, like, the fact that we're doing this, the reason we're doing this is just for fun. Just to have fun with the game. Like, imagine just playing a video game for fun. And so, yeah, I understand it's not going to be for everyone, and it is kind of a bummer when we've known for all this time, like, all we've really known is having, like, infinite campaigns and, like, having that stuff forever and ever and ever, but unfortunately, that's just not where we're going to be at, right? RNTV says, same, solo dungeons are all you do nowadays. Yeah, dude, I mean, it's addicting, man. You get started. You get started with them, it is a lot of fun. Rank 516, just running quick play, bounty hunting mostly, to hit up the moon bounties. I saw some people doing a little bit of like moon, like the moon weapon bounty prepping before the new expansion, just because all of those weapons are gonna get like the refresh, and so you could technically you could have one ready for all of them if you wanted to. Solo Flawless Prophecy today. Hell yeah. I'm telling you. I mean, that was one of the earliest signs of like the freaking like cosmetic chases for the end game, dude. Like, it's, and not having it just be timed to say like a contest mode or something, but like that was one of the best things. Arc Logic back on the menu. Loud Lullaby. Loud Lullaby has aura, dude. What RPM is Arc Logic? A 450? You guys see Vex is getting the getting a buff back. What was it? 380. It was 380 in D1, and it's going up to 400 now. think it's a 360 currently. Arc Logic says 600. Ooh, that's crispy. It's the same as gnawing, isn't it? Chat, are we actually going to play some Gambit? Do we have any Gambit enjoyers in the chat? Gambinos, as we can call them. The great Gambinos.
Ikora, we're lowering the drawbridge now.
Gambitos.
Once you're in, head straight for the statue.
Yeah, Keith, you got to get in our Discord, brother.
The pattern. The object should be nearby.
Use Tranquility. I want the actual, like, it'd be cool if the actual moon weapons, like the, you know, like the red ones. I don't know what they're called. But you got like the sniper rifle. You got the shoddy. What other moon weapons are there? I don't think there's a... So what I'm actually talking about, I'm not talking about like Arc Logic necessarily. I'm talking about these weapons. I'm talking about like Blasphemer. Oh, you got Anarchy today? Hell yeah, man. Oh, is it a rocket? Yeah, Heretic. That's right. That's right.
Guardian, Ghost, have you found the object yet?
The only thing here is the statue.
What? There's gotta be more.
My first flawless, or my first solo flawless was Pit of Heresy. Pit was my first. I don't remember my second, to be honest with you. Probably Shatter Throne, maybe. No. I bet it was Grasp of Avarice. I guess I could probably go back and find out. Yeah, those are the ones I'm talking about. I couldn't remember how many rotated in for the Saros Harbor area. Eep, what character are you playing on? Are you on Hunter or Warlock? You know, it took me a while to actually go back and do Prophecy. I just didn't try it solo for a long time. And then I was like, oh, this is actually pretty simple. Like, once I got around to it, I don't think it would have been when I first started.
Ikora, I'm sorry, but it doesn't look like there's anything here but the statue.
Bitch, please don't tell me the Guardian did all this for nothing.
Titan since day one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The statue itself.
Or one part of the statue.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here looks like it's a separate piece.
Of course. This is Sabathun's temple.
8 hours on a Hunter. Ah. Speaking my language, friend. I'll tell you what. Get them bunk hunters out of here. With their lucky pants. Their silly pants, bro. Give me your worm. Hunter's the only one you play with. You know, it's interesting. It seems like a lot of players, they gravitate to playing Hunter because it feels the most like if you were playing on other, like when you play other games and stuff. like double jumping and stuff like that. It feels like the most approachable most times.
Ikora's right. This isn't a rival, just a very, very real.
Lover God, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? It's a name I've not seen in a hot minute, bro. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about the hunter jump as a Mario jump. I like it, but Titan for life, brother. Dude, I just love moving on a Titan. It feels so freaking good. So raid weapons right now are currently flawless, or I'm sorry, are endlessly farmable, except for the crossbow, like the heirloom crossbow from Equilibrium and Whirling Ovation from Desert Perpetual. I would imagine that that is going to change, and I think they're all probably going to become farmable starting on Tuesday. If I was a betting man, I'm not, but if I was, I would put money on every raid and dungeon exotic being infinitely farmable. And I have a full farming guide on the channel. But the only information that's would be out of touch with that. That I will probably just update straight up through like a pinned comment or something like that. Is that Whirling Ovation and the heirloom. I put it out during Edge of Fate, so I didn't know about heirloom at the time. But the only information that's wrong is that I say that you can only get those 3 times.
Come in. Are you there?
We're here, Ikora. We're on our way to the surface now.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you're right about that. I didn't pay close enough attention.
Well, I never doubted you for a second. Ikora was worried, but I knew you two could handle that Ahamkara. Wasn't even a real one.
The danger was real enough. We never should have sent the
The
Guardians
danger
shaky intel,
was real enough.
even if it was our only lead.
Well, we made it out in one piece. And if this object
One Piece?
Savathun got the light, the risks
He
were
mentioned
worth
One Piece yet?
Yes. Let's hope.
Yeah. Go team.
Return to the altar of reflection. All right, I'm gonna actually try to hit all of the portals this time, so I don't have to run the entire way. Yeah, honestly, I was talking to some people earlier today because they're like, "Well, how do I max out my level fast? You know, as fast as possible?" I was like, "I don't know that I would suggest that." You know what I mean? Like, I can't really suggest. I think you play whatever you find to be the most fun. Like do that as much as possible and just chase that down. And then, because I mean, we have infinite time, right? We got nothing but time now, so. I hate to be a downer about it, but that's the truth, right? I'm really interested to see how many people end up getting, like, creating alternate accounts, stuff like that. I don't know, dude. I don't even know if I was expecting a D3 a year ago, but maybe I was. I'm trying to think, like this time last year. Hold up. Did I just go backwards, bro? Oh, I did. Okay. I mean, this time last year we were ramping up for the Edge of Fate. And like we thought we were getting our Fate Saga deal going, so. Oh, there's my second death to do some more bullshit, bro. It's my second death in 20, almost 23 hours.
This time, it rejected us.
What? Can't be. That's the only lead we have. I suppose we'll need another plan. I don't know. Bring that thing back to Mars. I'll talk to Eris. See if she has any other ideas.
On our way.
I mean, the people who were laying those plans, right? Like they're the ones who they had aspirations for it. I think they definitely had a roadmap for how it would last or how it would be, you know, how it would go for that amount of time. It's just sad. All right.
Cora, why would you keep this from me? If I had known.
I didn't keep anything from you, Warlock. Not intentionally. I couldn't fill you in on every minute detail.
When it comes to Savathun, no detail is too small. You know that better than anyone.
Which is why I made some judgment calls without you. As you do.
Not on a matter like this.
I don't like when mom and dad fight.
Got him. We can discuss this more later. My point, Ikora, is that we are meant to be a team. You can't rely on your instincts alone.
Perhaps I can't rely on them at all. This investigation is over. It's clear my judgment has been compromised. I should step back. Let you and Eris handle this. As a team.
Cora's instincts are the only reason we've come so close to the truth. This new lead puts it firmly within our
grasp.
All right then. You and the Guardian follow up. Keep me posted.
A trusted
What's
source
crazy is like,
informs us of new evidence.
just like 2 years later, Zavala would be doing the craziest shit, going rogue on his own.
It's kept deep within her fortress, a difficult place to reach. But we have no other options. Go there and I'll be in touch.
Like, not even close to what Ikora did during this campaign. The last chance mission. Damn, bro. Whoa, whoa. That's like grabbing that. Let's get it.
Eris, we're in position. Where are we headed?
Breach the apothecary wing.
Lies deep within the fortress, Guardian.
Dude, this was a hard legendary campaign on day 1 as well.
Before her lucent transformation, Savathun was in the custody of the Awoken, securely bound within a crystalline cell. Or so it seemed.
So this crystal is a piece of her former prison.
Yes. Savathun's calls are just as winding and deceitful as her mind. To move forward, we must seek out more adamant paths.
Eris, what's the situation?
Warlocks and Titans leave stuff alive. Hunters kill everything.
We're sure this will get us the answer.
I don't know if I agree with that. Just depends on the context.
Share information lightly.
Like right now, like I know these missions inside and out, right? So I don't need to leave.
I do, in fact, mention it. To Ikora,
I don't need to like throw my hammer at everything to get through as fast as possible, right? Just very object
source on this matter,
focused.
Savathun's former captor.
But she put his cards too close to her chest. She chose. This is for now.
To win against the hive god of cunning and lying, it's best not to show one's hand.
I bet this high sword will be just as useful as the last one. We need to find a model.
The Witch Queen may have recast her realm in a lucent sheen, but remnants of dark architecture
Dude, my tinfoil hat is, or spinfoil hat, whatever you want to call it, is that they wanted to have the, like, they wanted us to get a new, like, formal darkness power, but we didn't get one, so they just kind of like shoehorned in the whole deep sight thing. With Flavor Crayon, do I need to bribe them into never using a shield wall in front of a grenade launcher? I don't think you're going to be able to, brother. Because that shit's just fun. It's a good bit. Yeah, we ended up getting Strand. It just, you know, Strand's not like this whole like detective creating platforms out of nothing thing, but I guess it's not too far off.
You've done well honing the gift granted to you by the Black Fleet, Guardian. Do you see now, Commander, why Ikora chose as she did? For all her doubts, she knew only darkness, channeled by a strong mind, could bring us this far.
I understand. My issue isn't with the call Ikora made, but the fact that she made it on her own. We know how Savathun operates. She singles people out for a reason. There's no need to make her job any easier. And Eris, I think you know better than anyone that darkness.
She wasn't alone. So I take your word.
Bam, hold this. I know this is a long shot. Anyone in chat going to GCX this summer? Just like a month and a half.
This is definitely the apothecary wing. Somehow, it feels even creepier.
Naturally. You're trespassing on the testing grounds that leads to Hive's most wretched experiments.
God, it's so satisfying, bro. So satisfying to just see them drop in like the biggest enemy and you just throw a freaking hammer in the midst of it all.
Watch over this place. I know the crystal is sure to survive.
jars filled with... Is that light? But it's tainted somehow.
Savathun has always encouraged her wizards to push boundaries of high magic. It seems that hasn't changed with the light. Perhaps that corruption has far less to do with the power than the one.
How do you extract the light like that? Yeah, I mean, I guess this is a hive thing, right? But like, they've been doing it for years, but it seems like, is there like is there a light juice somehow?
Conditioned their power
Do we have light juice inside of us?
their fate is not inevitable.
I have no doubt that some can handle darkness with discipline. But those who can't, they're not the only ones to pay the price.
Extract it very carefully. Oh, what are you doing, brother? I mean, who knows what will be discussed at GCX? We're gonna find out. I'll be there. Heather and I are going. Llama's going. Toad Smoothie's going. They're announcing some of the big name people who will be there as well.
Especially those you least suspect.
Looks like we're interrupting something. Where's the wizard overseeing all this? I think we just found the one in charge around here.
How going to about the crystal out of them?
The wizard just fled.
They're closing ranks around the crystal.
Do I know Cat? I don't recognize that name. Is that another creator? Oh, Sammy Cat. I gotcha. No, I don't know her. Never crossed paths with her up to this point. Right. Give me that crystal shard.
Devotion inspires
What is this one?
bravery.
Last chance.
Bravery inspires sacrifice. And sacrifice.
That was Savathun, all right. But what does that mean?
This is the evidence we've been seeking all along. Ikora's instincts were correct after all.
Indeed. But we don't have our answers yet. Go unlock the memory guardian. Then let's see if this cracks the case.
All right, chat. We're getting there. Getting there. Check my phone. Make sure my wife's not texting me or anything. Nothing yet. The chosen crayon eater. I thought you had to do some of the like lost sectors or something for this. I mean, if they're just going to turn it heroic and I can hop in here at the very end. Why, certainly I'll take the heroic public event. Don't mind if I do. Give me that glimmer, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's one thing. I created this account to start playing through the New Light campaign. When I did that, it surprised me how many things are glimmer dependent. And how short you can be on glimmer, like, very quickly. So yeah, you never pass up a... I mean, if someone's doing a heroic public event and you're just passing through it, dude, you don't ever turn it down. So we got this one here. We're close, chat. Close. Kind of sword aptitude triumph completed. I think it's for specifically I think it's specifically for like my accidental eager edge kills I've been getting. Access the altar.
She thinks the dark.
I know. Yeah, when they had me locked out, bro.
You access this place with the darkness power. What exactly have we tapped into here?
Trial complete. I have very high melee right now. But I'm not very specting because I don't have a ton of armor on this account. We got divide, burger divide. Yeah, you can see it just super high melee stat here. And I get it up to like 162, I think. Basically everything else is just like where I can get stat points. It's a pretty basic Titan bonk build. View the memory.
I saw the end before it happened. My own death, brought on by the separation from my power. And in these final moments, I looked to the sky. Hello, old friend. I've chased you for a long time. First as an enemy, then as a collector, and finally, now, a supplicant. What is it the Guardians say? Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. And sacrifice... Here we are. Wouldn't it be clever of you if after everything, you simply let me die? What a trick. Elegant. Is that it? If there is an answer, I don't hear it. Because now the world
Dude, I remember seeing this for the first time. Being like, what the fuck, dude? I couldn't believe it. Also, for the longest time, I believed that like ghosts were like intrinsically bound to specific guardians, but like then they talk about a lot of the ghosts turning to the hive, and so that kind of confuses me.
Incredible that I could forget something like that, isn't it? Such a storied life, erased. The light offers us a fresh start, but if we don't know where we came from, how will we know where to go? I'm so grateful to you for reminding me, for telling my story.
Wait. What is she talking about?
She remembers. We helped her remember.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
We have to leave.
I love that she just leans into the arc, like primarily arc. RNTV says you're going to GCX. Hell yeah, man. See you there, brother.
I knew Ikora had nothing to do with Savathun having the light. The truth is so much worse. I don't understand how the Traveler could choose her the same way it chose you. We need to talk to Zavala.
Yeah, it'll be my first one as well, man. All right, where do I talk to Zavala? Is it in the tower or something? Yeah, the tower. Yeah, it is late. I'm so ready to see the Traveler back in the sky, y'all. I'll deal with these later. I played through the Witch Queen a long time ago. So no, it's not a first time playthrough. It's just the first on this character. I'm getting ready for some content that I'm going to try to create starting after Tuesday.
So, you're saying Savathun was dead? Our most devious adversary, the one who nearly decimated the last city from within, was dead. And the Traveler resurrected her?
I wouldn't have believed it either, but
But why would she need us to recover her memories if she never lost them in the first place?
This has to be another trick. A lie to fool us into surrendering the Traveler without a fight.
This has been the Traveler's approach from the beginning. The Books of Sorrow detail many civilizations it blessed with the light, then abandoned.
High propaganda.
The Fallen tell the same story. When the Witness and its Black Fleet came to call, the Traveler moved on to our system.
Or it sacrificed itself to save humanity from the same forces. Forces which included the Hive! After all that, why would the Traveler give our worst enemy the light?
Man, Lance Reddick just had something different, man.
I don't know why the Traveler gave Savathun the light. Maybe it has changed its mind about Guardians. Maybe it's not as infallible as we once believed. I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Because I'm here to protect humanity. And if Savathun takes the Traveler, we lose our light, along with any hope for surviving the Witness's return. So, whatever it takes to stop this heist, we will do.
All right. How do we stop this?
I'm not sure yet, but I know where to find out.
My Guardian looks terrible. Jim Tua.
Hive legend tells us Savathun was born on a far-off planet where she would have lived an uneventful life if it weren't for her worm family. Our light is stronger than ever.
Oh.
Yep. Good call with that one. Catch you later.
of the best cut scenes in the game, y'all. Right here.
These frail siblings will soon be claimed by the light. Unless we claim them first, we will tell the most cunning sibling of Cataclysm, a prophecy of great loss. We will feed her fear, her pride. We will say, young Sathona, the end is coming. A great cataclysm. A god wave. In the sky, there is only death. But salvation lies in the deep. Lead your sisters down
Peppy, you nailed it, brother. This is Minecraft.
their short lives. And you will be
This is Minecraft indeed, dude.
They were tricked.
The new graphic update went hard, bro.
The Hive were lied to. So, the Hive god of lies was lied to. This changes everything. Well, not everything. Stay strong.
All right, last mission, y'all. Trying to keep my eyes open here. I did have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to freaking get in, to get on the plane on time, so. Yeah, I feel that, Jake. Have a good night, man.
The Traveler. Ikora, the Traveler is already.
I forgot how massive the Traveler.
We're in the domain of the god of cunning. Things are never what they seem. It's not too late. I can feel it.
Yeah, I forgot like the scale at which it kind of like puts things into perspective.
Now that the Traveler sees what Savathun is doing, why won't it take the light away from her? Why is it just letting this happen?
I don't know why. We may never know. But we know what we need to do to protect the last city. Stop the ritual. Protect our connection to the light. Humanity needs you. Both of you. Scorn are flocking to the fortress because of the ritual. The Hive are summoning heavy reinforcements from the core.
That should block our route.
Hold off the Hive and Scorn as long as you can. And leave the world. I'm on my way.
Oh, I forgot. Ikora comes ripping through on this thing.
Hold your fire, Guardian. I've got this. Go on. I'll throw fire here. All that matters right now is the travel. Whatever you hear, whatever you see, don't let it distract you from stopping the ritual.
How's she swapping between these subclasses that quick and having 2 supers? Is that like a Vanguard buff? If I was part of the Vanguard, does that mean I would be able to have 2 supers back to back like that? I didn't even make her any orbs.
Remember the plan, Guardian. Stop the ritual by whatever means necessary. Without the light, the last city is defenseless.
The ritual is happening at the top of the fortress. We need to find a way up.
Oh, I forgot how long this mission is, dude. AXT. Looking for AXT. Here it is. Abu Bakr Jalil, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Appreciate you, man. anyone catch the symbols before I ran in here? Tesla AX. Not these. Miss another door in here somewhere? Let's divide a... Guess it was a different X. Thought it was a full X, not the lovingly call that one flaccid X. I will not expand upon that. Neither will the X. Dun 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 dun.
What a surprise. Only joking. This throne world is indistinguishable from my own mind, Guardian. Every step taken.
Hello, Tess.
Every bullet fired. Every thought whispered. I keep and count them all. Remember that.
I'm good. I'm sleepy right now, but we are almost to the final fight, so I'm trying to like hold it together, but I've been up since like 4 o'clock in the morning. I had like a 25-minute power nap. Oh no. So yeah, it's always risky with the baby. Never know, so. But if I can get this... Yeah, I mean, she's been sleeping. She's been sleeping for a couple hours now. I mean, for the whole stream, basically. Been streaming for 3 hours now, so. And she slept for a couple hours. She slept for a longer nap today than I did, so. I didn't see how they're nerfing it. What are they doing to Choir?
There's her ghost.
Fight, run, fight, run. The pattern is always the same for you. Don't you ever get tired of it? Don't you escape? Ghost, you were asked to do the Seven of Darkness, asked to turn against your cousins, asked to defy the will of the Traveler. My ghosts make no concessions. We serve the Traveler's true interests.
No concessions. How stupid do you think I am? With your sins, you killed my friends. I remember Warlock and the take.
Yeah, if it's a
Never forget what
if it's a ammo gen
died before I ever spoke this.
conversation with Choir One, I am perfectly fine with that. I think that is ammo gen / ammo brick stuff. I mean, yeah, it's Choir One is essentially the best primary in the game. It's a special weapon and it does special weapon damage, but you are never out of Choir One ammo. I mean, that's how they nerfed it in the first place, right? Yeah, if its output is the same, make us play into it.
This is a spell. Sabathun is spinning a web around the Traveler. Afraid. The tethers are through those towers. Find a way to reach them.
What do you think you're going to do? You can stop things. I know it goes against your nature, but you can still use gracefully.
Yeah, as long as it's just the ammo. I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I had zero ammo in Choir of One, unless it was just me hammering like the right trigger for end of damage, like just trying to push out the tiniest bit more. Yeah, that's the only time I could even imagine.
These frail siblings will soon be claimed by life. Unless we claim them first.
What is this? How did you...
We will tell the most cunning sibling of cataclysm. A prophecy of great loss.
No, that's not what happened. The Traveler never came to us. We were forced to choose the deep. How could I have missed and let's play.
Yeah, I've been calling for months now for them to buff primaries and then get rid of double special. I mean, I don't want double special to be like non-existent, but like I want you to really have to play into it if you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? I want every gameplay style to be viable if possible, but
Spell's almost broken.
So you're the expert on me, on the hive, on tricks. Is that what you really think?
night Tess. Trax, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? We are almost done with our playthrough the Witch Queen campaign. Then I'll have all of the footage that I need from the campaign.
Go on then. You know so much. Tell me who I am.
I've almost fallen asleep a couple times playing tonight. That 4 a.m. wake up call this morning for let's do you know what? I've been rocking this the whole time. Let's keep it going. Keep it moving. Oh no. My hammer's gone. Get shit on, Savvy. Yeah, that 3 times thread cutter plus the syntheseps damage, dude. I heard dying twice in like a week time span.
Isn't this interesting? I miscalculated. So did you, Guardian. So protective of your traveler that you wouldn't let me keep it safe. But the witness is coming. The game is yours to play now. Yours to win or lose. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
No. Where did her ghost go?
Guardian, I just got the message. The Traveler is back in the last city. Is it done? Is Savathun...
She's dead. But her ghost got away.
Good enough. Hold your position.
I tried to finish the ghost, bro. I was hammering that button, but it wouldn't let me do it.
Good work, Guardian.
Our Guardian's kind of like just like a goldfish. Just looked at the shiny Traveler disappearing. I was like, ooh, shiny.
Prepare for the witness and stop the next collapse.
Except we're not going to do that because we're going to have Lightfall in between when the witness arrives and when we actually take on the witness. And it's going to take us to an 80s action movie. And we're going to meet Nimbus. Oh.
We have seen enough. The children of soul cry out for salvation. You promise them life, but deliver only death, as you have for so many before. Enough. Enough death. Enough life. You have no pieces left to place. The game is over. Do not be afraid. Your pale heart holds the key. This time, there is no escape.
Dude, I remember when that came out, everyone was just like, what the fuck? He looks like Mega Man or Mega Mind. He does not look like Mega Man. Why does he look like Mega Mind? Joker Dad says, any tips for people trying to solo a dungeon for the first time? Don't anticipate or don't feel the need to go solo flawless for the first time. Find an all-around build that you feel really good with, and if you're comfortable swapping for DPS phases, that's great, but don't feel like it's necessary. Like if you just want to use the same build the entire time and you just want to rock it and go, rock it as in R-O-C-K-I-T, 2 different words, you can do that.
You've no doubt.
Play, yeah, like Neo said, play safe. You, for dungeons, you have infinite damage phases. So you do not have to find a way to force damage in 3 phases or less.
Instead, Imaru lives, plotting his return while the Scorn and the Hive supremacy over the throne world. And somewhere
Generate ammo. Don't push into the damage phase with no ammo just for the fact that you want to do damage right then. Always generate the ammo. Get that weapon stat high so you can generate it. If you can flip to surges, find a way. You know, when you're by yourself, you got to remember you got to find ways to get orbs. Generate the orbs to get your buffs. Any of the font mods you're using, surge mods, anything of that sort. So that's why attrition orbs weapons are so good right now. If you can use things that can heal you passively, like Wolfsbane, can be a really good one. So, all right. So this is starting here. This is where you pick up the Of Queens and Worms quest. This is where you start the quest line. It's 17 steps here of an exotic quest to unlock Parasite. And this is what you're doing. So immediately following the end of the Witch Queen campaign, you'll come back to the Enclave on Mars and you'll talk to Ikora. And you will get this quest here. When you pick it up, you will see. It's 1 of 17. You can kind of flip through. But yeah, at the end, you'll get Parasite. And we have not yet found out how we're going to get the catalyst for this yet. So we'll figure that out. Here's a splash screen for the post Witch Queen campaign. Also unlock the Osteostriga catalyst. You also unlocked the Osteostriga pattern by doing that too. So just for completing the campaign. Rita says, which one's the easiest to be my first? I would say, I think Pit of Heresy is the easiest. Shattered Throne's pretty easy as well. You could do that. You certainly could do that as well. Osteostriga has been unlocked. You can see here inside. Actually, I think I would have to actually craft it for the first time. Oh. Yeah, there we go. So nothing that you have to do post campaign. All you have to do is just complete the Witch Queen campaign, and you can do that on normal difficulty or legendary. I just did normal difficulty for those purposes. Is there something back here? Oh, this is where I think this is where I talked to Mara, isn't it? Yep. Okay. So guys, that's where we're going to leave off this evening. I'm not going to go through the full campaign because I will fall asleep in the middle of it. And so we will come back and I will complete the campaign, or I'm sorry, the quest line of Queens and Worms, that was called. I literally just was looking at it. Yeah, of Queens and Worms. We will complete this at some point soon. And then what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to create definitive exotic guides for some of these various quest exotics now, like we do. But I don't want to do this until I probably won't complete this until Tuesday. But the acquisition path for this quest, there's no shot it's going to change. It's still going to be tied behind the Witch Queen. So that's the thing. I think a lot of people were used to, in the Destiny community, we're used to, like, when there's a new expansion, them streamlining old quests, right? Like Jake even earlier, he was asking, he was like, are they just going to give me a power bump? Well, the only reason they gave power bumps in the past, like say for Rite of the Nine or Into the Light, is because we were like right on the precipice of another actual power jump where we were going to have to climb for the final shape or the Edge of Fate. Well, we don't have that now. So I don't think we're getting any more power bumps. I think you'll be able to get that 300 gear from Zavala. and that's about it. And from there, you just climb the other 250. I think that's a pretty good happy medium. Kind of go from there. So, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you guys. If you have got a Prime sub, got anything you want to throw that over here, appreciate you guys. If not, your viewership is more than enough. Make sure to check out the podcast, !pod on Twitch chat. You'll see that'll pull up. Had the podcast with Dado. Got some other bangers coming up. I don't ever talk really about them until I get them recorded, just because anytime there's a possibility that they could go awry. However, I will say it'll be one for the storybooks. That's all I'll say about it. So, guys, until next time, be blessed. Peace.